Hello everyone, it's NotaNoobPat, and welcome to Perk Review. Today we're taking a look at the level 40 pig perk, Make Your Choice. When a survivor rescues another survivor from the hook when the killer is at least 32 meters away, Make Your Choice activates. At tier 3, the survivor will be exposed for 60 seconds, which means they can be instantly put into the dying state. If this is difficult to understand, I promise the visual demonstration will help. The pros are that this perk changes the way a survivor plays. Survivors are likely to be extremely conservative when they are exposed for 60 seconds, which is a small eternity for Dead by Daylight. They may start going for unhooks before you're 32 meters away to avoid being punished for unhooking a survivor. Do you know what that means? You can just run right back to the hook. This perk can easily lead to back-to-back hooks. When you hook someone and get 32 meters away, you're going to be able to head right back as soon as there is an unhook and now go get the exposed survivor and hook them as well. Then, I think this perk is a great counter to Resilience, Dead Hard, and Decisive Strike. For Resilience and Dead Hard, if a survivor is healed and exposed, you'll be able to hit them down in the dying state without having to worry about either of those perks coming into effect. Then you are just far less likely to want to tunnel the unhooked survivor because you know that there's another exposed survivor in close proximity, meaning you're less likely to trigger Decisive in that 60-second period they have. The major con is, if a survivor is already hurt when they unhook another survivor, you're not going to gain much from this perk. One normal hit to a hurt survivor and one exposed hit all equals the same thing. The survivor's going to go into the dying state. Let's get into our demonstration. Here, I hook a survivor and back up the 32-meter distance needed for Make Your Choice to activate. Don't worry, you won't have to guess how far away you have to be for this perk to activate. Make Your Choice will become lit in the perk window when you are far enough away. Nancy is going to end up unhooking Dwight and is now exposed since I was 32 meters away. Even though Nancy is healed, I hit her directly in the dying state because she is exposed. Then in the perk window, the 60-second exposed timer will rotate clockwise. On the survivor side, I'm going to unhook Cheryl and I'm going to get the exposed Make Your Choice notification. On the left side, you're going to get the Make Your Choice logo, and on the right side, you are going to get the exposed status effect timer. You can see here that when the trapper hits me, I go straight into the dying state. Let's get into our video examples. I love this perk with Freddy because he can be 32 meters away and then teleport to the unhook area, which is what I'm going to do here. I recommend this perk with fast killers or someone like Hag where you can teleport to a trap near the hook. After a 30-second chase, I'm able to down the Fang Ming. I use the exposed status effect to its full potential because she was healthy when I hit her directly into the dying state. Now, I am able to hook Fang Ming a pretty far distance away and go back to break a pallet and wait and see what happens because there was already a survivor that was on the hook. For some reason, Nia is going to unhook Fang Ming when I'm more than 32 meters away and Make Your Choice is going to activate again. The Nia is going to try to loop me around the shed, but this isn't going to work. I'm able to hit her directly into the dying state, and unfortunately, the survivor that was already on the hook is left to dry. They're gonna die on hook. Then I just want to demonstrate how long this perk is active. Make Your Choice activates, and thanks to this neon cosmetic right here, I'm going to see the survivor. We're going to go on a 45-second chase before I miss my first hit. But don't worry, this perk lasts a small eternity as I've said before. I'm able to land my second hit and immediately down the survivor into the dying state. Let's go on to our final example where I'm using Bubba. I'm going to use my chainsaw here, and I'm going to eventually hook Bill. As soon as I get the hook, I make sure that I get 32 meters away so I'm able to use Make Your Choice. In the meantime, I'm going to give Nia a good old hammer to the face. While I'm carrying her to the hook, Bill is saved by another survivor. Using my barbecue and my 2,000 hours of wasted time on this game, I'm able to see that Bill is on the right side and the rescuer is on the left. Why are they hiding behind a rock? Great questions. Anyways, I'm able to use Make Your Choice and hit Jane in the dying state with this perk. Moving forward a bit, I'm able to down Nia again, and then Bill is going to return the favor and go to unhook Jane. Unfortunately for him, my Make Your Choice is ready again, and I'm going to spot him rather easily. Bill can try to outrun me, but he won't be able to use his Dead Hard since he's not hurt. Since he's exposed, he's going to go right into the dying state, and I'm able to get yet again another hook. This just shows you how dominant this perk can be. So, let's give it a grade. Make Your Choice is a top tier perk and earns its 8.5 out of 10. Like the last game you just saw, you can go on a tear with this perk. You can get back-to-back hooks more than once in a game, like I just showed you. This perk is one of the only ways to counter Dead Hard. If a survivor is healthy, they can't use it, and when you hit them directly into the dying state, what were they supposed to do? Furthermore, with Decisive Strike, why would you want to tunnel the unhooked person who has 60 seconds remaining of DS? Instead, use your 60 seconds of Make Your Choice to go after the person who just unhooked them. The only way to really counter this perk is to immediately rescue someone before the killer gets out of the 32 meter range, but even then, that's going to be super risky. The only negative to this perk is that its use is negated if the survivor who rescues is already hurt, but that shouldn't dissuade you from using this perk. This perk is a regular in my rotation, and I highly recommend that you use it. Again, it earned its 8.5 out of 10. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave it a like. If you want to check out more perk review, make sure to look for links in the description and visit my channel to subscribe. I stream twice a week on Twitch if you want to stop by. Take it easy.